Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Here to Inspire podcast, powered by Force Society Studios. I am your host, Sim. I'm sitting here with my brother, Abel, the GOAT, in case y'all didn't know
we
it.
Back.
Hey,
Legit, that just came out naturally, so you know what type of time we on.
what type of time? We on some major time.
Major.
I think we on some major time right now.
That's major time.
Yo, we got the boy in the building,
Yes, sir.
C.Swoope,
Hey,
the creator of That's Major.
Come
I
on.
appreciate
One of the
What's up?
coldest shows, in case you haven't checked it out.
If you ain't check it out, you need to go check it
Bless
out
your life.
right now.
Bless your life.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate
What's
that,
popping,
man.
bro?
What's going
Welcome to
on,
the
man?
show, man.
Hey, listen. For one, I want to congratulate y'all on what y'all got going on here. I mean, this is a beautiful set.
Appreciate you,
I
brother.
mean, the production is ridiculous.
Man.
Y'all two are ridiculous. I mean, real recognize real, man. I love it. I love
Bro,
it.
we appreciate you, bro.
For
Thank
real.
you for coming on the show, man. For real, man. So go ahead, son.
Well, yeah,
You about to
you
go.
know.
Yeah, somebody grab it from me. You say,
Can I say something? You stupid. No, man. On some real. In case y'all didn't know, C.Swoope is a content creator, a filmographer. You know, just all around great guy.
Everything.
Right?
Thank you.
And he from Cleveland.
And he from the city.
For sure.
And he from the city.
C-Town.
So you know
Come
he
on, man.
built different.
Cleveland, stand up.
Cleveland
Yeah.
stand up. Midwest
sure.
kids. You feel me? That
Midwest
hoodie is
kids.
tough.
Stand up.
Hey, literally, stand up. Get out your seat and stand up.
If you in the car, stand up right now. No.
If you're listening, stand
If you got a
up.
sunroof, stand up. No, but we what I was saying was grateful to have you on the show.
on, bro.
And since we are like borderline like in the same field, you know, we
Sure.
shoot, we do a lot of film and video work in general.
Absolutely.
What are some what's some highs and lows that you have found?
Come on, bro.
Like being in the city, being just in the industry alone.
In this field.
In this field with your own show. I know.
Yeah.
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 It's a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely highs and lows, but I mean, ultimately, I love the lows too. I love
Come
the
on.
highs just as much as the lows.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Because it's like it's a challenge for me. Like the
Yeah.
lows are a challenge. So, you know, lows can be just trying to get a show to get edited in enough
Yeah.
time, or you know, a low can be trying to get a guest and the back and forth and the timing don't match up, and it's like, all right, going in a different direction, calling
Right.
an audible,
Right.
that could be a low
Yeah.
in some people's mind, but for me, that's like it's a challenge. You know what I mean? And it keeps the blood flowing for sure.
For sure.
Bro, that's amazing, bro. You know, the lows on our side is coming in and not even low, but like really getting out of the funk and doing this every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a low, but like it's you got to embrace the you got to embrace the moments and embrace the I would say the beginning.
Yeah.
The
gotta-
beginning, the startup.
You got to embrace
For
the
sure.
startup.
Yeah.
You got it because it's weird. I look at it like this.
Mm-hmm.
You starting from in the mud, ground zero. It's like quicksand.
Yeah.
You gotta get out of that.
Yeah,
If
you
can
do.
get-
Because it could drown.
if
It'll
you
drown
can
you.
get
Yeah.
if
for
you
sure.
can get out of that, I feel like we all start there because it's like we like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, but you steady sinking. But if you can like start to get out of that quicksand,
Yeah.
and when you get out of that quicksand, oh my goodness! But starting in that quicksand,
Yeah.
you're so grateful to where you are now.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And then getting out of that quicksand, that's where a lot of people stop. You know,
Come on.
You could get easily discouraged.
get tired in
when
that
you starting
quicksand.
something out, and it's like you can second guess yourself and things of that nature. So, yeah. But when you love what you're doing, you know that's
Come
what
on.
really gets you
Come
out
on,
of that.
bro. Come on,
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would say, like, even to that metaphor, to piggyback off that, like that quicksand is like it's always gonna be in front of you. That's
Always.
the
Sure.
thing.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't,
Sim.
that's the thing.
It ain't going nowhere.
And I think like with social media and like people see the production, they see they gonna see this episode. They gonna see the
Yeah.
lights. They gonna see the different
Yeah.
colors. They gonna see the aesthetic. They were like, oh man, I could do that too. Type. And they don't know about like the late nights, the early mornings,
Man,
the
they-
like
Oh,
trying
man.
to clean like, and that a lot of times that's the quicksand and not getting the recognition for that.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Like, cause like we got other jobs too, like not getting the recognition for that, not like getting the what people would possibly say like the benefit. Yeah, because we could see the end goal, and now I think we got a lot of times what H say, work backwards from like seeing that like end goal. Like, no, I know I could get there, but it's quicksand.
But people don't see you on, they don't see you on that climb.
They don't see you on that climb.
Oh my gosh.
No.
They see go ahead.
Especially in this field, like a lot of people are not going to see what you were talking about, like what all actually goes into doing this. You know what I mean? And in some ways, social media has probably messed that up because a lot of people, let's call it what it is. A lot of people think they could just pick up a mic and go on camera and do this, that, and the third. But, you know, once they really start doing it, it's like, okay, this is some real, this is real shit. You know? Yeah, this real hard work right here. And especially if you want a quality product.
If you want a quality product,
if you want a quality product, it's a lot that goes into it behind the scenes.
Because to be honest, anybody could do a podcast. Anybody can make a movie. Anybody can make a show.
Anybody can.
The quality is different.
The quality what you put into it. How much you know, did you write a script? Maybe you didn't. That's fine. Did you direct it? Did you really think this out?
Did you think it out?
Did you think out your background?
Did you put intention into it?
You know what I mean? Does it have a vision? Yeah. Or are you just, you know?
So we talking about writing scripts and everything. So talk about the show.
Okay.
Let's talk about the show. That's major.
For sure.
So what's the process of going into, like, what made you want to start something like that? Where did that stem from?
Okay, so that's I would have to go back just to give a brief history. I grew up in production pretty much my whole life, starting around the age 8, 9, 10. Okay. So my dad owned a chain of hair care salons. He was a very major figure in Cleveland. Yeah. No pun intended. Mirror hair care salon. So they did a lot of fashion shows, did a lot of hair care shows, and my dad, he had his own production company as well. So at these shows, you know, a lot of people, they'd come out and hire you, or you guys to come do it. He had his own thing, right?
That's hard.
And
smart,
right?
Smart, in-house money. right. Don't need you, brother. We got it.
Right. So, you know, as I'm getting older, I got thrown into the fire early. So
Exactly.
So say it's a show going on. What I started out doing was a live mixer. So it's like a mixing board that's cutting from camera to camera. Yeah. Real old school right?
Yeah.
Real old school effects that used to be cool back in the day, but I started getting real good at that and start loving to do that.
That's dope.
Right. So years go on, did a play that went to different cities and everything, and then I was actually in the play.
Yeah.
It was called The Big Hair Thing.
Okay.
So then fast forward again. So now at this point from 10 on up, my identity was really as basketball player, right?
Yeah.
So when you start hooping, and then mind you, the equipment is still around.
Yeah.
In the studio he had at the time, and now I'm like, all right, let me use these skills to create highlight videos for myself, right?
Smart.
Yeah, create these highlight videos. Yeah. So as I'm creating highlight videos, you know, your friends start seeing them, things like that.
You do
Everybody
mine.
want one.
Hey, you do
Everybody want one.
They want one.
I'm trying to go to Old Steak. You do mine.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
No, for sure though. Sending it off to colleges. Did it for my family members who hooped as well, and then, you know, it becomes a thing now.
Yeah.
Now this is a business. I can make money doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For people who are not my friends, who are seeing, you know, it becomes a steamroll thing.
Right. That's dope.
Yeah. So then I go to college. I'm still playing basketball still. Go to Cincinnati State. My dad passes away.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, that's fine. 06, so that kind of deterred me from hooping. It really, he was at every single game my whole life.
Yeah.
So it kind of threw me off. I had to take a step back from that.
Yeah.
But this equipment is still here, right? So now I got to come up with a company name, because me doing that is what's keeping me close to my dad, right? So I came up with the name Major 7 Production. So my dad, he's born on the 7th month, 7th day, and he's the 7th child. So 777. Oh, so the 7 represents perfection. Yeah, 7 represents him. Major is actually my middle name, so that goes with that. So Major 7 Production. Then the highlight videos, that's when they really start becoming a business.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so from there on, graduated college. I did an internship at the Q.
Okay.
In their QTV department. So all that stuff that's on the screens at the games and everything. Got a degree, went to Atlanta, was a production assistant on a couple sets. Didn't really enjoy that as much. Came back to Cleveland. So from that point, I took a hiatus from production.
Yeah.
And as time goes on, I was talking to him before the episode. I'm building these relationships because I'm still outgoing. I still, know a lot of people and everything. And then as you get older, the people who are around you are elevating. Yeah. You're elevating, they're elevating. Yeah. And then they're becoming something, right? So it's like, man, I want to tap back into this. I want to tap back into production and highlight these people.
That's dope.
Back to highlights. That's tough.
Yeah, I want to highlight these people and use all the skills that I've had from the past. So a lot of people think I came out of nowhere with this because of that hiatus. But
boy, been here.
But I've always he was legit started off highlighting people.
Yeah.
Just because it was basketball or sports, you were still putting
for sure
a microscope on somebody's talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's that's
and I didn't even think about it like that. But yeah, no, for sure.
It's crazy how you come back full circle.
Come back full circle.
Full circle thing.
That's amazing, bro.
Thank you.
That's
in your future before you got there.
Bruh,
hey, I'm telling you, that's how it's working. You can see I'm about to live by that. See your future or be in your future before you get there. We just got to be still and be present sometimes
that's real.
To be able to be this might be down the line. Yeah. Because that's amazing.
And then it's also a thing that keeps me close, doing this makes me close to my father still.
Exactly.
Because we did
keeping
this
that
together.
So
when I'm doing this, it's it's a spiritual thing.
It's a spirit.
That's amazing, bro. That's really good. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, talk about that creative process in the show.
Okay.
What makes you want to go out and film this certain person, or creatively, how do you come up with the script for the show or whatever like that? Like talk about that.
Right. So the show is called That's Major. So we highlighting people that's doing major things within the culture.
Yeah.
So with that, as far as the guests that come on the show, it's an entertainment factor involved, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people that's doing major things, right? It could be a guy that's running a grocery store.
Yeah.
And that's major, but if I don't have a vision for that and an entertaining aspect, then that might not be the route
that
I would go.
That's good.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So, whatever it is that person that's doing, it's it comes to the brain okay, this episode will go like this. We're going to highlight this first. So, let's say an example, Mike down at the Green Light Tattoos and Art Gallery. He's a tattooer, and he creates great paintings, right? And then they have a tattoo gallery. That's 3 things to hit on visually.
Yeah.
So it's a visual experience because on the show, on the show, we're going to you. We blowing down on wherever you
at. Exactly.
I love that. Now we in your spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lot of what goes into how the guests,
how you gain the guests.
That's dope.
That's incredible. To be able to be in that. To be able to be in that visual field and be able to see a vision in a matter of minutes, really, because it's not you hear about their story and you okay, how can I do X, Y, and Z? That's how I go though. When we making film in general, when I'm writing, I see so many different pictures. And I'm that'd be crazy, that'd be crazy, and then you got to organize the thought. You got to organize. That's terrible.
Consolidate that
all the way down. Exactly, consolidate it all the way down because I mean, you already know, like, yeah, we should do this, we should add that, we should do this, and then it'd be like, actually, this would suck if these two things were together. But to be able to like bring all those thoughts together and be like, actually, it's gonna go like this for this specific person, not even for your own benefit, but to build this person up. Let me highlight them, like just launching them. That's tough.
Yeah,
that's major.
And timing is everything, and like seeing those visions hit the screen. I'm sure y'all know it's like there's no other fulfillment than when you see something that you already done played out in your brain, and then you turn it on the TV, and it's like you finally did all the work, all the editing, all the hard long nights,
and bro. Yes, sir.
all that kind of stuff that people don't see, like you were saying before.
They don't. Oh my God. You know, that's the big payoff, though.
They just see the final product, and
which is cool.
They they might enjoy it, might not, but they'll never know. Only people in the field would know. Like, you looking at that kind of stuff with a different eye. Like, man, that had to happen. That had to happen. That had to happen for that to come about.
Exactly.
Yes.
How do you guys go about picking guests right now? Starting off, like,
man,
what's that process?
We really we look at it as who is who lines up with our brand.
Okay.
In a sense, who lines up with our brand? Who's in the community? Okay. Like, cause somebody, I'm be real, somebody can be as popular and be popping and all kind of stuff, but what they doing in the community? Like, how they impacting people?
How they impacting people? That's the
where they hard at,
inspire,
like,
right?
Here to
that
inspire.
Makes sense. Yeah,
like we hear, like, but we listening though. We hear to inspire,
like really
here
trying to
inspire,
see,
right?
Really trying to see what people about, rather than just, oh, this is somebody who's popular. This is somebody who's popular. Let's get them on. No, because if we lead with that like expectation, oh, they're hot right now. They're hot right now. We always gonna follow. We are following. We're not leaders. We're not taking the mantle and being like, y'all need to be on here to inspire, because what the show is like built on is like not only these people over here who are winning, but these people over here who don't know that they can. Gotcha. Like the whole show is meant to like express, they've done this, you can too.
Absolutely.
Let's bring it together.
And at the same time, how can we give somebody hope?
Yeah.
Every episode that somebody watch, we want somebody to take that to the bank.
For real.
Go home with that.
Put in action behind what was just said.
Absolutely.
Like we
like whether it's us or the guests, like
like we don't want, okay, that was a dope podcast. No, we want you to I want that to resonate with you.
Let that sink in.
Let that sink in.
What you just heard.
Yeah, let that like, oh man, hold on. Let me go back and listen to this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They said this. He said that. Like,
take notes.
I can relate to that.
Exactly.
And then they can apply that to their life and whatever area that they got going on, and help them help elevate or help fix or whatever they got going on.
Yes.
That's the goal. We trying to get people hope. Creatives and people that's not creatives.
Okay.
We trying to give them hope. What we built on? Faith, family, film.
Exactly.
We filmmakers.
I like that.
Faith, family, and
family, film.
We filmmakers.
3 F's, yeah.
We love God. Families.
I love God.
And we love we love film.
Like,
and
being able to
creatives, man.
And when we say film, like, we really mean, because I feel like we in such a dope position, because I feel like film, I've always loved movies, like always, like visually seeing movies come about is like this the most amazing thing, and being able to like write something and seeing that come to life is like, this is incredible. Right. So like when we say film, we really mean like being able to create, whether it is in business and you don't see yourself as a creative person, but you know how to administer and like direct people. That's creativity.
Gotcha.
Like, you could see a vision and map it out. That's creativity.
Yeah.
So like for us, like the way that to jump back around, the way that we like get guests or like even like point guests out really is their impact, for sure, but also like what future impact that they can have, not just the right now, but
absolutely,
like what are these kids looking at?
For sure,
like,
for sure, yeah.
Cause we can't just hide any and everybody on his back.
We can't have
and
we can't have every stripper pop up like I'm just trying to get money type. I'm like, hold on now.
And granted, we live in a city where, you know, like, we gonna hear that. Why I'm not on the show? Why
yeah,
I'm not on this? Why
and a
I'm
lot
not
of
on that?
times,
I hope this clears things up.
God bless you.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times sometimes it's unfortunate too, because I mean it's a lot of people that's doing major things too.
Yeah.
But
a
it's
lot
like
of people that's doing major things.
if it got to go with the vision, it got to go with the brand, like you said,
Yeah.
and then it has to go with timing as well.
It's all about timing.
It's all about
too.
timing. So like, you can't, if somebody wants to be on the show or your show and everything like that, I try not to, if it don't go with the vision at the time, I try not to, burn that bridge.
And they can still
because you
circle
never
around.
know.
Yeah, you
what
never
somebody's gonna end up being, what they're
Yeah.
gonna end up doing, and we're all here to build each other up.
For a fact.
For sure. Like, this show is for the city, my show is for the city and beyond. Yours is too. So
It's
Can I say something?
It's about positivity
What's up?
too.
Can I say something?
what's up?
To all my folk in the Midwest who know us and who want to get on our shows, if we say no, respect the brand. Respect the vision.
And
right?
it's not just a no forever.
It's not a no
Yeah.
forever.
Maybe
But like
not
No,
at
it's
the
not
moment.
now. No,
No,
means
come
not
on,
now.
man.
No means not now. Like,
and
don't-
then we have to respect it the same way.
Yeah.
We go out and ask you, are you interested in the show? You might say no, or
Let me
you
ask
might,
you that.
or you
Cool.
might not even answer.
Let me ask you
it's
that.
a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Do you get a lot of do you get a lot of no's? Have you got any? Like, how is that when you ask
Yeah.
people like, hey, I would like to do a series. I would like to do an episode on you. How
Some
can I
people
go?
got a crazy curve game out here. Like, they might not
Right.
say no, but they give you that curve.
I was gonna say that.
How is that?
And I know when the curveball comes, it's like,
how do you navigate through that? Like, how is that how do you navigate?
Yeah, I mean,
through that
I
situation?
feel like it goes both ways,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So for me, it's like, okay, that wasn't the right time,
Right.
Because in the back of my mind, I know that this product is a great product.
Come on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'm saying that humbly, but I know it's a great product. And as time goes on, that person is going to want to be on the show. And then at that time, hopefully, when they want to be on the show, the timing is right for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like that.
So I look at it both ways,
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. That's
for
real.
sure.
I was
That's
thinking
real.
that like we get a lot of yeses and no callback.
It's gonna be a lot of
it's
And
like,
that-
oh
and
yeah,
that's- and that's
yeah,
so-
hit my
and-
line, which is
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
I think that's okay. You know what I mean? We don't beg.
we don't beg.
Like
We ain't gonna press
don't-
you.
We don't
Yeah.
beg. That's
We'll hit your line, see
That's-
what's up
that's
with you, check
number
your
one.
temperature.
but we appreciate. But the thing is, we appreciate the response, and we appreciate all that kind of stuff. And then we know if it's meant to happen,
For sure.
it'll happen. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
No,
So
for
we
sure.
don't. So yeah. So we don't really trip at all. But and I feel like we still in our beginning stages as well too.
Oh, yeah, no,
So
absolutely.
we still.
And
you
I
know,
am too. I mean, this show's been going on for a little over a year.
How many
now.
episodes you got now, bro?
So it's 8 episodes.
Okay.
So that's the difference. With it being a show, the turnaround time on these episodes take a lot longer
Yeah.
than if it were like a podcast.
Okay.
You could turn them around quick. Like,
Yeah.
y'all do a certain number of shows in a day sometime. Like,
Yeah,
y'all can
yeah.
do 2 I can't do 2 in a day.
Yeah.
I don't like to use the word can't. You probably can. But as far as the editing process,
Yeah.
so that makes it even more of a selective thing.
Exactly.
As far as when it come to, the guests that are on the show.
So what's your mission and goal
Yeah, I was
for
gonna ask
That's
that.
Major? On like, what's your mission and goal? How do you want your show to impact the city? Like, how is that?
Oh, well, definitely the show is here to inspire others in the city. I want to show how dope people from the city
Oh,
are.
man,
Yeah.
our city is dope.
Our
bruh.
city is dope, and a lot of
Yeah.
and I don't like when people from the city talk down on the city.
Come on,
because
man.
me doing this, it lets me know, no, we got some creative, talented people
We really
that
do.
have come out of here. Not even people who just, they're from here and they might live somewhere
Come on,
else.
man.
It's so many.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Like,
you know what I mean?
legendary people.
Legendary people.
Like people who,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, make it out. And I don't even like using that term, but people who expand,
Who've
Let's
branched
just say
out, yeah.
People who've branched out.
Yeah.
You can't like. ignore like the impact that they had. Like if we just go down to Bone Thugs and Harmony, one of the coldest rap groups to ever exist. Russo Brothers, one of the coldest like directors to ever billion-dollar films. Halle Berry, like legend,
Steve
legends.
I mean, currently right now you got Travis Kelce. You
Kelce,
you got MGK. Like, and then we look at these people like
we all about impact
from Cleveland. But no, these are superstars.
We gotta get rich. We gotta get rich on the pot. Rich.
Hey, Rich.
We gotta get rich on the pod.
Man. For sure.
Rich Paul.
Come on, man.
Rich,
we got you.
We need you on the pod, Rich. We love you how you come sit in the chair.
We love
to have everybody, man. We got a lot of people from the city.
We got a lot of people that just like
great people
take over.
Great people.
And then there's people that's right on that cusp that's about to take that leap as well.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at with it. That's where I wanna catch these people. I want to catch those people as well. Don't get me wrong. Trav Kelce, the MGKs, you know.
We need all
but the people who's right on the cusp, that's right there, right before they shoot off. That's where we at with it.
Because they own that runway.
I mean?
They own that runway for sure.
I mean, we got a lot of dope people.
We got a lot of dope. You know, I want to get on the show. I ain't even about to. You know, I want to get on the show for real. Chip the Ripper.
Yeah.
Big Chip.
Is dope, man. He's out. You know, he's out in LA doing his thing right now. So
killing.
Yeah.
I don't think he get mentioned as a legend as much, but
Cleveland got so many great creatives and great people that come out the city, man, and I think that's dope because that inspires the next. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
To keep pushing, even the people that's on the cuff, like. I feel like I'm almost there. You is almost there. You there.
You there.
You
for
just,
sure.
You know what I mean? You there.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. So, talk about some of the people you have done the show on. Who are all those? You did the first season, right?
First season is over with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you working on like a season 2?
First episode. New season's out right now.
Okay.
Check that out. DJ Mill, he's from here as well.
DJ Mill, major. Yeah.
Major.
Come
so
on.
in that episode, shot out in LA and Vegas. The
That's
visuals is crazy. So definitely check that one out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
It's 8 episodes per season. So first season started off with my friends and party promoters. Lukeman, Real Revenue.
Okay, Real Revenue.
D Hill.
Yep.
As the very first episode, get my feet wet. Who better to do it with people you really know?
Yeah.
Mike again from the Green Light Tattoos and Art Gallery.
That's dope.
Doing major things.
That's dope.
Doing big portraits. You know, he's selling his paintings for a lot of money now.
That's fire.
So that's fire. Ducky Layer Official.
Ducky Code.
Yeah, that was 3rd episode.
Quality of the clothing is
lines
A1.
Going clothing lines A1. Going crazy. Johnny Freshblades, barber, but also was a legend in basketball. So that episode incorporated both the
I seen that one.
Yeah, like we went back in time, went back to the high school.
That's dope.
Showed the highlights of him playing there, and then came back to him being a barber. And then one thing that's major at the end of every episode, whatever the person that they do that's major, we show them live doing that.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, that's
we
tough.
cut that up. Yeah,
that's
we
super
cut
tough.
that up. Sydney, I see
Herbal
Sydney's
City,
on the show.
yes,
Herbal
man.
City.
Big shout out.
You
big
know,
shout
she's
out.
very entertaining in herself.
Yeah,
so
for real.
we went to her factory and did some fun stuff there.
That's dope.
Auntie Piggy, rapper
Big shout out
Auntie
to Piggy.
Piggy.
I've
Big
done a
shout
couple
out to
videos
her.
with her before.
For sure. Yeah, that's what's up,
yeah,
man.
big
That's
shout
the
out.
homie. And Tiger Johnson,
The boxer.
Yeah, he fights on ESPN, fights for Top Rank.
Yep.
Nice.
And then Jerome Baker, who's from here, went to Benedictine, and he plays for the Miami
That's
Dolphins.
hard. He in the league.
Yeah, linebacker.
Who?
He in the league.
Jerome Baker.
Jerome Baker.
Yeah,
linebacker for Miami Dolphins.
I gotta start watching sports.
Yeah.
You tripping,
I be hearing
bro.
stuff like
This dude
that's a nice name.
So we went to Miami to film
Terrible.
that episode. We did it on the yacht. He really laid
That's
out the
hard.
carpet on that one.
That's dope.
And then we
Tight.
went to the Dolphins facility at the end of that episode.
Oh, wow.
Got them working out and everything. So,
that's amazing.
Oh, that's incredible.
That's season 1, yep.
That's dope, man. Congrats on that, bro.
Thank you, man.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Season crazy
Thank
for
you,
real.
man. Thank
That's
you.
real dope.
That's, you highlighting people in the season, man.
Yeah. What I want to do is like get people that's from here, but they got some reach outside of here as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because of that entertainment value and the entertainment aspect that goes with it as well.
Yeah.
So that's where we at with it right now, especially for season 2.
Nice.
Sure.
You going crazy.
For real. So is there any thoughts as far as like how your show is ran, how your show is shot, everything?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any thoughts on like developing going bigger, or you want to keep it on a like?
No, yeah. So definitely. So, this season 2, we was talking about the yes and the no's. If you saying no to season 2, and from here, because we definitely want to end up branching off, right?
Yeah.
So the overall goal is to get the show picked up by a major streaming platform.
Let's go.
Or television network. So I don't really want to play the long YouTube game, because again, we can only come out with so many episodes per season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I could come out with so many, then I would just stick with YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you can't stick with YouTube when you ain't coming out with enough, content.
Exactly.
So each episode, I want it to be like a big deal when it drops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want people to really tune in, check in, and it's like, that it's about to be, some fire on the way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah, that's really good.
I love that. What you so how you feel about the we come from Cleveland, the support.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of support?
You know what? Actually, yeah. When I first started this, mind you, I didn't have no real goal when I first started.
Yeah.
I really was just doing it because it was a void there.
Yeah.
And I needed to fill that void
Yeah.
and being back in the production field. But then that changed real quick. By episode 2, it's like, all right, I got a vision now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the support has been great. I got a lot of friends, a lot of family, and then the relationships I had built throughout the years. It's a lot of reposts and things, and that's kind of what's been carrying
Man, the
the show.
relationships are very they priceless, man.
Yeah.
Relationships are
Yeah.
priceless.
For sure.
Like
How do y'all feel about the support so far? For
The
Here
support
to Inspire.
has been incredible.
the support has been
Great.
really, really good, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
been
support.
That's
like
good.
like we've been received really well, which I ain't gonna say I'm shocked about, but it's wild. It's wild to see,
It's wild.
Yeah.
because I really, not to expect the worst, but I was like, ain't nobody about to watch, and
Really?
that's like I was expecting, but
Just
that's
starting out, that's how you
just
felt.
starting out. I'm like, ain't nobody about to watch, but I don't care. Like I feel like we need to do it.
Anyway.
Like that was the push. It wasn't so like, oh yeah, everybody about to watch this, because it's like, no, people probably not gonna watch. Like regardless of how much love we get, like for
And
film and stuff like that.
And
No,
that
yeah.
make us work harder because we got to give them something to watch.
You gotta give them something.
We
Gotta give them something to look at.
to hear.
Yeah, give them something to
And
hear.
this-
Give them something. Like the
Yeah.
inspiration is necessary regardless of
Yeah.
the support. The inspiration, like the show itself, the inspiration, that bridge of the gap is
Yeah.
necessary regardless of the
No,
support.
for sure.
Yeah.
So
And then how much you love it, and then it's gonna reek off of you. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
They-
The quality, how
Yeah.
much you love it, how much you put into it,
Bro.
it's gonna reek, and then that's eventually what gets people to watch. But I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for people to click that link in the bio
Bro.
to go to
Appreciate the
y'all
shares.
got the podcast. So what is that on the actual when you want to just listen to it?
Spotify, Apple
Spotify.
Music, or
Okay.
Apple podcast, wherever
Yeah.
podcast at.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on there.
So I came to find like when you drop a trailer or something like that, that will get a lot of love. But it's like
The
I
actual
talk to
show.
people outside and be like, "Yeah, what did you think about the episode?" Or I ask them a specific question
Yeah.
about it. They'll tell me like, "Yeah, that episode was crazy," and then I ask them a question like, "Oh, you know what? I saw the thing on your Instagram."
Exactly. Yeah. No, I seen the reel. I seen the trailer.
Then I'll be like, "Man, look, go watch the whole show, man. You gonna enjoy it, man. Like, really go watch the
Exactly.
whole
Real.
episode."
Like,
You
no,
know what I
that's-
mean?
That's good.
That's a whole thing though.
That's why.
Yeah.
So that's why we do. That's why we try to do as much marketing as we can. Like when we do different small clips and different things, or we clip something, we like, look, make sure you go, or the person we have, and I'm saying, make sure you go watch.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then we try to, the goal is to put it in front of their face nonstop. Can have no choice to go.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Have no choice.
Yep.
It's in, like, they keep saying it over and over. They must be saying something on that pod. Let me go click this link.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like somebody told me the other day, like, man, I went to go watch the pod, and I was like, yo, I'm tripping because I haven't been listening and watching this.
See?
Yeah. Like, what am I, what?
Yeah.
I'm missing out.
Yeah. And then that part, to me, that part sucks. Like, it's like you put so much into it. It's like, man, please just like watch it. I feel like if you watch it, then you're not gonna stop watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
but it's like just getting you to watch it. You know what I mean?
We gotta get them. We gotta get them there.
You gotta get them there, and that's a whole nother monster, because it's like we not working with no like major companies. We don't have the backing of
we in the grit.
Like we ain't got the backing of BT or Barstool or Snap, like the push of Instagram itself is not for, like, they ain't pushing us.
But it's gonna pick up
like that.
It's gonna pick up quick for y'all though. Like I've been doing it for over a year. Like they start watching, and it's like rising up more and more. But at that time right there, it's like it's just a building process, and you gotta love the process.
You gotta love the process.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like more people is gonna come, because they ain't never, like, ain't nothing like this in the city. They don't see no quality set. Quality.
And we keep hearing that. At first, like, he would say that.
He would say that,
and like internally, I'm like, man, there's probably something out there. I mean, I wasn't checking for it like that. I've seen like different stuff in the city. I'm like, oh, that's dope. No. Piecing it together.
Bangers. They got some hitters.
It's some bangers for sure.
Some hitters.
But the overarching theme of like the production, like the aesthetic, like the work we put in, not to be, and it's not cocky to say, like, we've taken the steps for this look to have these guests to like show y'all something. It's nothing like this in the city, because it's nothing like this in the city.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not cocky. I mean, the truth is the
truth.
A
reality.
Like for me, I feel like with That's Major, I haven't seen another show like it. I haven't
seen anything.
I haven't seen nothing.
I have not seen nothing like it.
And not even
and
in the city.
I'm on YouTube. I'm not talking the city. I haven't seen a show like it. So
not no other state. No.
I feel like this show should. That's why I feel like it will get picked up. That's the goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for sure.
And the same go for you. I ain't even about to, like, I ain't trying to gas you or nothing like that, because
hard.
That's Major is like really good. Like the effort that you put in, not only with the like mini trailers that people do like consistently see, but like the actual show itself, like the work you put in is
for sure.
The quality's there.
Thank
you,
the
quality is there.
Thank you, man.
It's really good.
And it's kind of got like I don't want to say an old school feel, but like, shows from early 2090s, like that's what I came up on. Rap City in the basement.
No.
MTV
Tigger and all
Cribs,
that.
Even though that just came back. I'm talking about the old MTV Cribs.
MTV Cribs came back?
Yeah, it's back now. Like Punk, these the type of shows I watch. So even
Rap
though
City, the basement was crazy.
Yeah. And then on the newer,
too tough.
Yeah, and then on a newer scale, like sneaker shopping, I love watching that. So even though like that show is interview based, right? But it's a show, it's interactive. You got B-roll footage. There's music playing.
Yeah.
So that's what That's Major is. But I haven't seen a show with that complete package anywhere.
Yeah,
like how That's Major is. I haven't seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
bro, that's fire. Okay, so as we wrap up the show, what would you say to that? So we on Here to Inspire. So how would you
to Inspire? Yes.
How would you inspire that person that's watching now, and everything? What would you say to that person? What words would you say to that person that's watching? And
if you got a vision and you got to go, go for it. It's very easy to be scared or complacent.
Yeah.
It's very easy to have fear. Don't have fear. We not here that long. You know what I mean? We not.
That's
when you in your 20s, you feel like, man, I got time. And before you know it, you 30. And then guess what? You think it's gonna stop there? No, time keeps going by. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's good.
if there's anything you want to do, don't be afraid to fail at doing it. And you know, the slogan for my brand and company is don't be comfortable, be major. That's it.
Don't be comfortable, be major.
Don't be comfortable,
be major.
Be major.
Y'all, we got C.Swoope on here, man.
We got C.Swoope.
Come on, man. That's major. Come on, bro. Where can they find you at?
You can find me at C_Swoope on Instagram, all platforms, C_Swoope. Click the link in the bio. Watch the episodes of That's Major. Promise you won't be disappointed.
Yo.
That's going to be all in the description below for sure. Make sure you click, follow, like, subscribe to his channel.
Everything.
And ours. Don't disrespect it.
Both.
You can do both. You're
Here
not
to
limited.
Inspire. Either listen to it on the podcast or go to YouTube if you're a visual person.
For real.
One or the other, because this show is about to blow up.
Oh, man, this
I mean, appreciate that.
This set is ridiculous. I mean, you see the quality. You know where it's at. Here to inspire.
Yeah.
Y'all inspired me today just
you,
being in here. And I love that we able to collab like this in the same field.
It's
necessary.
It's necessary. And it's good because, and I'll say this as we wrap, it's good because you get to show love.
For sure.
You don't
genuine love.
You don't, because you don't have to show this, because nothing is fake. It's all love. It's real. It's real love, and it's okay to show other creatives and other creatives and
people within the same industry.
Within the same industry, everybody can eat.
Absolutely.
It's enough for everybody.
It's a whole world, man.
It's enough for everybody.
Yeah,
Come on, let's go.
We
man.
all can eat,
and from the city, man.
Let's not be crabs in a barrel, people.
Come on.
We not gonna pull the next man back.
Cut that off.
For sure. We all gonna build together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
yes, sir.
This has been another great episode of Here to Inspire, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, click that bell, man. And we gonna see y'all in a minute, man. All right, y'all.
For sure.
God bless. Peace.